Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Jay's on Hots here. Gonna start off our day with a little bit of Pokemon practice. Let's see, we got supporter cards. Yeah, that's fine. We'll play some supporters today. Pretty sure I can accomplish that. All right. As always, we'll choose heads. Heads is the best choice. I don't care what people think about tails never fails. It's wrong. It fails half the time, in theory. Oh, excuse me. Hey, now Gurley, don't you knock it over my stuff. Man, you go on. All right, so we start out with our Friggy. That's not the worst starter. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. We can do worse. Okay, so it looks like we're going against the Iron Hands nonsense again. All right, we'll grab another Friggy and a Bidoof. And honestly, I think that's it. Yeah, I think we do that one thing and then we're done. Kind of crazy, but that's all I got right now. Well, I got the energy to play anything else this morning. Gotta warm up first. No, it's not it. All right. Well, we can go ahead and Earthen Vessel here. What is this, by the way? It's interesting, is what it is. So we're gonna Irida pretty predictably for these two. And then we've got some options here. We can Ultra Ball. But first, let's Earthen Vessel and grab 2 energies out. This is actually kind of tough. Because I want to get the Chien-Pao, but I also want to get the bee barrel. I want to get the beams. So let's go ahead. As much as it hurts, I'm going to get rid of the prime catcher for now. Let's grab the bee barrel first. We're going to evolve the bee barrel, put an energy here, and then we'll drop the Riki. See if we can get what we need. Okay, we'll do that. Field cards for 2. Oi! We're spending a lot of resources, but I still think it's the right move. It gets us a knockout. Actually, does it get us a knockout? We Ultra Ball for 2. For the Chien-Pao, then we don't have enough to Superior. It's a bummer. Alright, I think for now we're just gonna pass. Yeah, it's too many resources too early in the game. Can't give them all up. We don't have that many resources to spare, but it kind of looks like our opponent is just stalled out anyway, so I think we can afford to play it a little slower. Okay, so we'll go ahead and conceal cards again. There we go. There's an S-Ball. For our Chien-Pao. Treats. Pick him up. Pull out another couple energies. How are we looking? We got 4 in the discard. Go ahead and Ultra Ball for another Chien-Pao. Beautiful. And now we're rolling. One turn later than I'd like to be, but this is the bad start, then, you know, I think we're going to be okay. Mathematically, that's much better. Two back on here, and there's our knockout. Took a hot minute, but we got there. Oof. I feel a concession coming. Or at least I feel like I should feel a concession coming. This guy is just not lucky right now. If he didn't have, if it wasn't for bad luck, he'd have no luck at all. That just was not fair. Sorry, bro. So we only got to play 2 supporters there. Well, it took 2 turns that we could play supporters in, but that's alright. We'll get it in the next one, I'm sure. About halfway through the Azelf League, that's good. And we'll just keep rolling this morning. I want to play at least a couple hours this morning. Maybe do another couple hours this evening. I like the Pokegears. They haven't been a huge difference in terms of winning or losing games, I think. Except in like 1 or 2. But we'll see. I need to test it a lot more, so that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm gonna keep playing games and testing. Alright, well, we got our starter, but boy, we didn't get much else. This is looking like a rough hand to start out with. Oh, and we got the Primordial Beatdown deck on the other side. That helps. That helps. We'll still pull out the 2 energies, and we'll go ahead and spin the stop and see what we get. Nothing. Alright, well. Oh, I should have attached. Dingus. Yeah, one of our Baxcaliburs goes in the discard, which we don't like. Don't really mind the energy of the Pokestop; those are fine, but the old Primordial Beatdown. It's not old; it's new actually. It just came out in the most recent set, and it's very interesting. Theoretically can do up to 150 damage, which is not really that much. I'm being honest. It's, you know, two-shotting any EX in the game, so it's, you know, 1 prize per turn, essentially. 1 prize per attack. And, I mean, the shred is cool, because it breaks through anything. You know, it's just, literally, it's a shred attack. Literally and figuratively. But the, yeah, but the energy breakdown here is weird, because he's a... Oh, here we go. Let's see if the Poke... Well, first, we're going to thin as much as we can. So we're going to pull 2 energies out. And then we'll poke it. See if we get Irida. There we go. We got 2 Iridas out of that. Love it. So yeah, in this case, this could be the difference in this game for us. We've already got the rare candy. So at this point, we need the backs, and then we can grab something else. For now, that's going to be a nest ball to grab us for Ninja. Because we don't have the means to set up B-Barrel this turn, so let's at least get a little bit of drawing going with concealed cards. Some of these 6 energies that we have in our hand. Okay, we get our second Friggy, which is good. Get another Poke Gear to potentially use next turn. Let's go ahead and spin the stop, see what we get from that. Wow, okay. First one we got 0, now we got 3. I mean, 3 that we are not going to use this turn, but, you know, it never hurts to have superior energy retrievals in the hand. We need 3 for the knockout, and so that's what we'll attach. Let's see. You know what, for now, I'm going to go ahead and attach the other 2 as well. I'm going to put 2 here. That's fine. And then we'll take our knockout. Another rare candy. Okay, that's all 4 of our rare candies. We've got 1 here. I need to get more of these golden rare candies in real life. Actually, I just need to get any. I don't have any. I wonder how much they cost. I'll look that up later. Got the Daramaka. Let's go. I don't know if I already have that one, but it's fine. It's fine. What a lame strategy. Alright, well. Guess it is what it is. Right now we've got 5 energies in the discard. Let's go ahead and see what we get from Poke Gear. Nada. It's alright. So yeah, I mean, we can definitely mark down that it made a difference in this game. 100%. Toss a couple of our rare candies. Nah, we'll do 1 super candy. What I will say is that it's kind of rough, us utilizing so many energies for this. If he's going to try to stall us out by making us use all those energies, it could actually be a viable way to try to drain our resources to win the game. Go. That'll get us a B-Barrel, or a B-Dupe for a B-Barrel. Let's see what else we got. We got 2 more of those. We got all our supporters, except the one we've already played. And then next turn we can Ultra Ball for the B-Barrel if we want. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and attack from there. Rinse and repeat. So at some point, we might want to consider attacking with for Ninja. It's a little bit more efficient energy-wise. Discarding 2 for 180. It's like this right now, this is 6 energies for 2 knockouts. This would be 4 energies for 2 knockouts. But then we also have to spend the 2 energies to retreat Chien-Pao. So it's, I guess right now it's a wash. Oh, Valiant, huh? But yeah, it comes down to mathematically, are we going to be able to have enough energy to get all 6 knockouts? We need 4 more. And we've got 6 energies in the discard, so there's another what? Oh my god. This guy. I mean, at least he's going to be knocking it out this time, I think. Yeah. Well, let's keep wasting energy trying to retreat. Well, now it's not an option, because now it's actually set up and attacking for enough to knock out for Ninja. So I actually think this might not be very good. We're maybe in a little bit of trouble here because we got the Frigies in there, and we've already got our Super Rod in there too. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. It's not good for us. I guess that means we only need 1 rare candy. That's something. Okay, and then we'll spin the stop, see what we get. Okay, those are some cards. Undoubtedly are some cards. Is that 3 or 4 superiors? Oh, it's 2, okay. So we've still got quite a few energies we can get. I mean, 12 more. We've got 5 here, and then, yeah, so we've got enough energies. Plus we got 2 here. And then we'll, I don't know. Force our hand back down to 5. Nice. I like this. Very nice. Problem is, if he goes after this again, then we're in trouble. I'm gonna put an extra energy on there just to entice him. But also, then next turn, we can just attach the 1, get another knockout. But, I mean, really, if he knocks out this last Baxcalibur, then we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Because we're having to do manual attaches from there, and that's rough. That's just rough. And we can get 1 more knockout out of manual attaching, but, yeah. Okay, nothing to help him there. Good. Earthen Vessel, so he can get the attack off. And I think he can probably knock us out. I don't know how many he's got in the discard. I'm not even going to bother counting. His attack will tell me how much damage he's doing. Got 240. So yeah, he's one-shotting us now. Do kind of need all 4 to knock him out this turn. We got 2 here, but still. Because of those boosters. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and draw the 3. That's fine. If we're out, that's fine. We'll hook stop too. Okay. I guess we were not out of energy. I should go look. And now we're out. We got the superior in there though. The wrong order. So if we're 1 energy short, it's because I'm a doofus and just wasted it right there. We need 8 more energies to win the game potentially here. I don't. Now the math I think is not on our side. Well, I guess if we knocked this out, if we knocked these 2 out with Moonlight Shuriken, then we're good. So I guess we only need 3 more energies to win the game. Yeah, benching that second Flutter Mane, that was a mistake. Unless they put like an ancient booster on one of them. This is not bad for a single prize deck. The problem is the Energy Excel. I mean, you get some from Professor Sada's, but yeah, it's not quite enough. Like, it's enough for I always forget the name of the Salamence Ancient, but you know, it's enough for him because he's got Dark Patch as well. And I mean, you know, this guy, Roaring Moon, that's what it is. This guy also can get benefit from Dark Patch, but I don't see any Dark Patch. There's not any that's been played yet. And those 2 energies aren't really going to do much for now. 1 for this one to retreat, and 1 for this one to not have enough to attack. I mean, Primordial Beatdown isn't going to do anything for you. So yeah, at this point I just need 2 energies, which I know there's another Superior, and I've got Irida. They've already played their supporter, so they're not going to disrupt my hand, so this is over. The 4th and final. The effect is no abilities. Yeah, active. Not worried about that. There you go. 90-90 for the win. And that would not have been possible had they not benched that second Flutter Mane. But we figured it out. GG! Still getting that 25 per win. I like it. We're moving up. Moving on up. There's our tier 24 unlocked. You'll love to see it. I spent a lot of my gems decking out my Chien-Pao here, so getting it decked out. So now I need to get some more. It's okay, I've got a whole bunch of code cards. I've got a bunch of friends that are like, you know, I have all these code cards. I should give them to you. I'm like, yeah, you should. You know, feel free anytime. And then they never get them to me. I'm like, well, what did I expect? I'm like, here, I'll tell you what. Get a scanner app, scan them all, and then just send me the Excel. You know, that seems like a lot of work to do, though. No, they'd rather maybe ship me the cards or something. There we go. See, heads is always the right choice. You know why? It's because I want to see Pikachu. If I'm seeing Pikachu, then I'm happy. If I'm not seeing Pikachu, then I'm not happy. That's why I do it that way. Alright, so we got the Friggy. Not my favorite starter, but I mean I run 4 Chien-Pao so that I can start with them. So when I don't start with them, I'm a little salty, but that's okay. Okay, so we got this again. Okay. We're gonna start with the Pokestop, even though I don't really like to do that. Okay, so we got some Buddy Poffin. A whole bunch of very useful things that I don't want to discard. Sure, we'll do the second video. Why not? That way we have something to sack if he is so inclined as to gust us, but I think he'll be fine taking out the Friggy. What do we discard? So I want the Chien-Pao. I guess we'll discard the other Ultra Ball, and the Superior is really the only option. So there it is. Maybe you should have started with the Bidoof. Saved the Friggy. Because the Bidoof is less important. Arvin. Here comes the Arv. There's that Miraidon. Our Friggy is not long for this world. I'll give it up for this deck. It's really consistent. I actually think it might be the play. It might be. I don't know how its matchups goes with everything, but it's pretty good against us. They're gonna offset their prizes right here, but then, you know, like, our only option is to gust or to try to set up an Iron Hand to counter. Otherwise, we also offset our prizes and are just a turn behind them the whole game. So it kind of stinks. Okay, so we're gonna do the rare candy to Excalibur. Grab the 2 from Shivery Chill. Earthen Vessel, the 1 for the 2. Now we have the electric out. We're gonna super cold the 2 onto Chien-Pao, so we have the knockout if we can't set up. Grab the 4. Let's see what we get here. Okay, well, that's interesting, because that will let us set up our Golden Iron Hands to get the 2. Yep, and they're sad, and they should be. Let's go ahead and treat. Oh, stop crying. Wow. Alright, that was aggressively awful. all the emoting? What exactly are we doing here? Is this meant to be mocking, or what's happening? Okay, another one. Yep. The old classic. And there it is. The electric generator. Problem is, I have enough energy to get the return knockout. So I'll have 2 turns to set up this turn and next turn to set up another bags. So all I need is the manual attached this turn. And, yeah, we're good. We'll go ahead and do this. It's a really bad hand. Alright, so... First, we're gonna get our cat away from our monitor. Go on. Go on! Move your booty, I can't see. Alright. We'll put our 2 Friggies back in, and one of our Baxcaliburs. Jesus. I mean, yeah. That's the play right there. And then, we're gonna go for 2 with Industrious and Sizers. Okay. I don't have any energy left. Kind of rough. Not gonna lie. Let's do Pokegear. Grab a 3rd Irida. Excellent. Pokestop? Okay. Okay, we can take that. I guess we only need 1 rare candy. Get out the Friggy. And yeah, we'll go ahead and Tail Blade. 2 here. 2 from here. He's only got the 230. So yeah, he's gonna get all those energies sent somewhere, but that's okay. We're okay with this. Oh my gosh, the emoting. I'm gonna give him back an emote of like, what? What do you want from me? What's your deal, bro? What's your problem? We got a problem here? Hey, there's my other Friggy. Hi, Friggy. A little late to the party, but that's okay. Gets himself an Arvin. That's nice. Irida can get us a, actually, do we... Yeah. So I should still have the, Prime Catcher in the deck, unless it's prized. Oh, another Pokegear. Of course, the boss's orders might have been what he wanted to do anyway. Okay. Alright, that's good. Yeah, that's a bummer for us. Yeah, this doesn't really attack. But, I mean, I guess it could. Let's see. Okay, so attacks used by your future Pokemon do 20 more damage to your opponent's active. So it wouldn't snipe the bench. Okay. So we're gonna put up our Bidoof. See if we can stall for a turn. I got the Prime Catcher out of there anyway. We've already got the rare candy. Let's grab the Nest Ball. And from there, I think we just go ahead and do this. Manual attach there. And we'll end. Poke gears. Does he get the boss? I think if he had the boss, he would have selected it by now. Iono. That's a pretty good one still. Yeah, it's going to take us down to 2. We do have Bidoof, so we still get the opportunity to draw. And I get the Poke Gear, which could actually make the difference here. All I need is an Irida to win. Well, that's not true. I need the Irida, and I need a superior energy retrieval still. How are we doing on superiors? Only one left in the deck. Yeah, so I need rare candy, Baxcalibur, and superior. Irida can give me 2 of those. Oh, that's not even a knockout. That's interesting. Okay, that is a knockout. So I think we put up the Chien-Pao. I mean, also, we could just get back our... we're going to use Town Store to shuffle the deck. Because all the stuff we want is at the bottom. Yeah, this and 1 energy. One of our 6 energies in here now would do it. Go ahead and bench the Chien-Pao just to thin our hand. And then we will start with... What are we going to start with? I want to thin the deck. Well, no, let's... it's tough. Let's start with the incisors for 3. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's the game. Good game. Yeah, we used Iron Hands very effectively that game. He's not usually our prime attacker, but he got us 4 of our prizes. So yeah, I think what I'm discovering is Iron Hands is very, very influential in this matchup. Yeah, he's our MVP. MVP on both sides. It's funny, but that'll put us over 600 and on into the Ho-Oh League. Exactly the 620 we needed for that. So 1 loss and we'll be back down with Azelf for a game or 2. But okay, so the pawn testing, I do like the Poké Gears. I love them. I don't think I need 3 of them, so we're gonna take out 1, and I actually am gonna put back in a 4th Frigibax. I really like the 4 Frigies. I've been finding myself a couple of games here being like, man, where are all my Frigies? I'm running out. So we're going to put the 4th one in. Because, again, we all know that this whole deck is based on Bax Caliber. If we don't have Bax out, we can't win the game. We can't. Our deck does nothing without it. So, I need to focus more on that. I think that's really the key. I mean, basically, we're just playing Chien-Pao. That's what I want to take to LA. I know a lot of people like to tech out their decks. I like my deck to be consistent and function every time. So, like, if you can beat me when my deck is functioning and doing what it's supposed to do, you've earned that win. I don't want to beat myself. I don't want my deck to just sputter and do nothing, and that's why you win. Or more specifically, that's why I lose. If I'm going to lose, I want to be outplayed. I don't want to be... I don't want it to be because my deck is not functioning right. My engine is not working. Beat me on the track. Don't beat me in the garage. Okay, so we got a couple mulligans here. And we did start Chien-Pao, so good. Alright. Heavy ball. No Friggy. Okay, well, we'll take the Bidoof, though. That's fine. We'll grab a couple energies with Chien-Pao. And then we'll spin the stop, see what we get off the Poke Stop. Let's go. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. Now, take these out. Grab our Friggy. Attach the 1. And pass. Minion, by the way, that's a rough starter. Miraidon. Alright. Don't see a whole lot of them running around these days. See if they can pull off the big 220 turn 1. Going second here. You would need to get 3 energies onto a Miraidon from your electric generators and 1 to attach with the Luminion or a switch card. Not too ridiculously hard. Definitely possible. And there you go. There's Tandem Unit in all its glory. Boom, my bench is full. Do whatever I want. Interesting card. Alright, so here's Electric Generator number 1. Needs at least 1 here, I would think. The other one could maybe get 2. Hi there, buddy. So he gets the 1. We put it on interesting. Put it on good old Iron Hands. So he's, I don't know if he's looking to attack this turn, unless he's maybe got some plans to drag out my poor Frigibacks. On another generator. You got something. You get one or two. Two. Oof. Nothing off the Pokestop. Never spin other people's stops, man. It's just not. It's not the play. It's not lucky. Never, ever lucky. Alright, so we got two going to the discard. He still hasn't, yeah, he still hasn't squawked. This is not over yet. He's still gonna get to squawk and seize. So he's gonna pull the Raichu out in his deck by that one card. He attaches the DTE. There's the squawk and seize. What does he get? He played a supporter yet this turn? Yeah, he played Arvin. Okay, he got nothing off the Squawk and Seize, which is good for us. We're gonna evolve. What do we want to do here? Yeah, we're gonna play conservative for now. We're gonna attach, and then we're gonna go with the two Industrious Incisors. A whole lot of nothing. And we'll pull out two more energies for Shivery Chill. And then we will Pokestop. See if we can get ourselves that rare candy. We did not. Lame. Can't get this though. Oh, and he's prized. Well, that's sad. That was a little sad and unfortunate. I think it's a second Frigi. Yeah. Man, I run 4 candies and just can't get one. I guess we'll go ahead and hit with the Hail Blade for 120. That way, maybe later in the game, we can clean it up with Greninja if we need. Even if he heals it with Switch Cart, still puts it in range for a Moonlight Shuriken knockout. Not great, but it is what it is. Oh, these hard charms. Ah, again, nothing off the Pokestop. Okay, so this guy. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yes, there's his 2 prize. Well, no, he's got to do arm press because yeah, Ampy very much is only going to do 100 because of the DTE. So yeah, he gets 1 prize off of that. It's fine by us. It just offsets his prizes. It hurts us because we don't get to draw, but. Yeah, we are hurting right now. The only Irida we've gotten was Pokestop being sent to the discard. We can go ahead at this point, I think, and just want to maybe put. Oh, it's because he's in the discard. God, I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid. I'm playing so badly. That. well, concealed. I don't know. Not great. Let's Pokestop first. See what we get. Oh, man. This game has been awful to us. Oh, we're going Iono. There's Irida. At this point, we got both our B-Barrels in the discard. And there's no point in even playing Badoo. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, this is a pass this turn. We got nothing. I mean, I guess let's grab a second Chien-Pao so we can have him in case the first one gets knocked out. But yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. Alright, well, we're done. We finally got the Irida, but that's, you know, off the Iono, so it's next turn. What is this, turn... gonna be going into turn 4? It does get this guy out. Gets the switch. That's going to be doing plenty of damage. The generator is going to get something for him. With the 220, your basic, do 30 more to your opponent's active weapon. Yeah, this was not good. Not gonna lie, this was a rough one. We got 8 energies in here. Hope there's at least 1 water left in the deck. Okay, take the 2. That's fine. I don't need the Buddy Poppins anymore, so let's toss those out. We need 5 to get the knockout, so we can spare 1. At least try to get something else. Wow! Yeah. The luck is not on our side this game. Pretty incredible. Yeah, if he's got a boss, he can knock out one of these for 2 prizes, and then he only needs 1 more energy to right on. Like, this is over. This is over. Yeah, I don't see a way to mathematically win this, so we're throwing in the towel, y'all. GG. This is the point where, in this matchup, I'd be moving on to game 2s. Probably should have done it a turn earlier, but that's okay. When I realized, a turn or 2 earlier, like when I realized we were not going to have Baxcalibur out till turn 4, that's rough. Sometimes I don't get it till turn 3, but I mean, the way I have the deck built, it's almost always turn 2. It's almost always turn 2 backs, and that's the goal. Turn 2 backs, turn 3 second backs is what I want, etc. Should be able to have a backs every turn, except the first one. Can't get it on the first one. That's just how the game works. That's okay. So we start with Iono, which is not the one we wanted to start. But let's see what we get. I think this goes for probably Ninja? Oh. No, it goes for Bidoof now. Unless we want to try to grab Chien-Pao. Tough call. Yeah, let's go grab Chien-Pao. I'm just gonna Iono next turn. Interesting. Well, and the Iono does. That's nice. Still didn't get much. This is a deck I've never seen before. Gather the Crew. Oh. Weird. Oh, it didn't get an energy. That's why. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'll start with this. Grab Greninja. I might even try for an Iron Hands this turn. I don't know, we'll see. First, let's pull out a couple energies here. Thin the deck a little bit. Then conceal cards. What do we get from that? Okay, well, Earthen Vessel. Grab out our electric energy. So, hold the buddy. See what we get from the Pokestop. Interesting. Pokegear for the Irida. Yeah. Alright, that's, well, we need 2 energies to retreat. What we got in the discard? We got 3. So yeah, we can grab the Superior and the... Would it be better for us to just attack with... I think it's just better for us to attack with him this turn, though, because we can just knock out 2 of the Matangs. Either way, we're grabbing the backs. And, yeah, let's go ahead and grab the Superior. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. We can preserve the energy. Because, yeah, then we have enough. We have enough in our hands, so we don't need the Superior. These guys. And we'll go ahead and put 1 Bidoof down on the bench. Oh, I guess I could have buddied for that, but that's okay. Small details. See, I like that better, because if he does somehow, you know, pull out something that can knock out our active, then it's a 1-prizer. We may force him to offset his prizes. If he were to knock out Iron Hands, then he's only 1 turn behind. This way, he's 2 turns behind. Plus, we have enough to do this again next turn with these two if he doesn't evolve. Okay, so he does evolve. Metal Maker. Once during your turn, look at the top 4. Attach any number of basic steel energies. Oh, that's cool. So we got 2. Which, yeah, is all I need for Metal Blast. Does 40 plus 40 for each deal. That's pretty good. But I mean, I hindered him pretty badly. And now if he puts another basic on the field, because right now he's only doing 120. Oh, Luminion. Okay. Well, still, that is an opportunity for us to get 3 prizes later. Boss orders, huh? Nah. Yeah. Excalibur's weak to steel. Good play. Wow, the top deck B-Barrel. That's not bad. Question, though, is how do we want to try to play this? Because currently we don't have a way to get out on their backs. And I don't really have much to try to draw. We're going to put another Friggy on the bench. Start. Let's start with Pokestop. Let's see what we get from the stop. Okay. Well, I mean, gets us some energy, but I guess with that we can go ahead and conceal the cards. And do electric. There's the Irida. Perfect. I feel like this is really the only threat on the field right now. Probably should be our aim. We can take it out. Yeah, let's do it. Just for good measure, we'll pull out a couple more. And now, let's see, this guy, I don't really have much else. So we'll go ahead and we'll attach one here. So that we can Industrious for 3. Okay. And there's our knockout. Almost made a fatal error there. So yeah, we're still 2 turns ahead. This guy's got to take 3 more knockouts. Oh, and that's huge. Those 2 prizes. Chef's kiss. If he's got an Iono, I think maybe he might still have something here, but otherwise, winning this next turn. Oof. It's completely denied by the Pokestop. Gets nothing off of that. Metal coating. What does that even do? Okay. Yeah. Well, that's GG, my friend. I like your deck, and it seems targeted specifically at me, but just a little too slow and clunky, as steel decks are wont to be. GG. Alright, well, back up to the Ho-Oh League we go. And now we're pretty solidly in there. I think, what are we losing 10 or 15 on losses right now? I don't know, we'll see. Now, a few more to play here. Trying to climb the ladder a little bit today. And get plenty of practice in for tomorrow's cup. Out here at the trading card post in Rogue River. Still spots open as I understand it. For any of those of you that are in the Oregon or Northern California area. Cool little shop to come to. I don't just say that because they're my sponsor, but they're my sponsor because they're my favorite card shop in the area. Small but mighty. And they're looking to grow, so go check them out. So we did them all again, but that's okay. Alright, and this is looking it's one of those ancient decks. Exactly what flavor, but oh, interesting. Mimikyu. I get to see him every day. Alright. Well. I'll play the Pokegear first. Fail. Alright. Then we'll conceal the cards. No Friggy, huh? That's unfortunate. That automatically means, at best, we're looking at a turn 3. Excalibur. Yeah, I gotta say, I really don't like playing against this deck. This deck is not fun. This whole ancient, this ancient boy deck. I'm gonna start calling it the old man deck. It's ancient. The Mimikyu is interesting, though. Okay, so there's a Roaring Moon EX. So this isn't like the same, you know, Primordial Beatdown Roaring Moon thing we faced before. So, interesting. Okay, well now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the backs. We're also gonna grab a Buddy Pop. And that'll get us a Bidoof and a Friggy. We'll pull a couple energies out within the deck. And then we'll conceal the cards to get another couple. So we get another Friggy, that's good. Go ahead, pull out our other 2. Okay, already we've got 3 in the discard. Attach 1 for turn and pass. Interesting, you got rid of the Explorer's Guidance there. Do you have like a research? So otherwise, why would you get rid of the Explorer's Guidance, you know? Sada, okay. Sada was the other card. Spiritomb. Interesting. Spiritomb, I mean, I don't know why you would play Spiritomb. I don't have any B. It just gives us a second option, something to knock out with Radiant Greninja, which is totally my move this turn. Temple of Sinnoh doesn't really affect us. We don't use any special energies. Okay, well, there's that. Okay, so now we get started. Now we got 5 energies in the discard. Go ahead and just draw the 1. Oh, look at that. Oh, Moonlight Shuriken. Get double knockout. Yeah, that's benching that Spiritomb. I don't get it. Good old tracking shoes. He liked whatever he got. He didn't discard it and go on to the next. Took him a minute, though, to decide, so he was thinking about it. So it couldn't have been that good. Luminous energy, huh? Well, they get the 1 knockout with fletching, which is fine, but that's going to offset his prizes. Again, he's now 2 turns behind us. On the other hand, he is hitting us with a 1 prizer, so... Unless I could find a boss... Yeah, let's see if I can find a boss. Nope. Fair enough. Let's bench this. I think we're out of energies in the deck, right? Yeah, nothing? Yeah. Got a lot of stuff in here, we just don't... Including all 4 of my, You know, we can discard 1. That's fine. Don't really want to, but... At least get our 4 off of incisors. There's a boss. Okay. And with that, we get some stuff. Let's see, we can put our Greninja back in. Put some energies back in. Boss this up. Oh, whoops. That was a misplay. I mean, we still get the knockout, but I shouldn't have put the 2 energies back in if I was going to do that. Or I should have... I don't know. I should have done that differently. Anyway, we still get the knockout. Just kind of a waste. Irida might just bail us out here. So in a perfect world, we would be able to knock this out with Iron Hands to finish the game. We need a few things. I'm doing on superiors. We got 1 left. Here we get on the draw. Ultra Ball. Okay. That can get us a piece. So we're gonna Irida for the Radiant Greninja. So we need the catcher. Need this. The Iron Hands we can get with the Ultra Ball. But the electric energy's prized. Okay, well then never mind. Then that's not our play. Our play is to try to get 2 more knockouts. Which, you know, we've got the energy for that. That's fine. We can do it. We'll just go the more standard route here. I probably should have grabbed Chien-Pao then, but it's okay. I don't see him getting another knockout. Well, I mean, it's not impossible, but yeah. Anyway, we will bench this. Super cold. Put this on here. In fact, we'll grab those 2 energies. So guarantee us the knockout this turn. And we'll go ahead and incisors 3. And yeah, I think we're good there. Go ahead and take our knockout. Well, yeah. What's up, Mr. Beanbot? How you doing? There's our electric energy that we wanted. You just woke up? Bro! I'm good. No, it's okay. It's Saturday. Sleep in, my dude. Well, Saturdays are for. Friday nights are for partying. Saturday nights for sleeping in. Man, I miss being young. I'm old and boring. Eerie? Oh god, he's gonna take our superior energy retrieval. That's really bad. Who even plays this card? That's our 4th superior. And all of our energies in him. He just beat us with that card. He's gonna oh my god. I actually can't win the game now. Oh. I mean, I guess I should have played the superior last turn. Me and my homie watched George Lopez until 4 a.m. Wow. That's dedication. Yeah, I mean, mathematically, there's no way for us to win the game. I don't have any energies left, and I needed that superior. I mean, yeah, good game. I'm gonna give him props because that card came out of nowhere, and then I'm done. No reason to make him take a bunch of turns to beat us up. Look, our game's over. Wow. Yeah, so that's 15 points down. I think that slips us back down into Azelf. Yeah, sure enough. Just barely, but we've been kind of going back and forth between Azelf and Ho-Oh League today. You can't lose if you disconnect. No, that's not the case. We still lose if we disconnect. It just makes the opponent sit there longer, but I mean, I don't want to do that to the guy. He played a very good match, and I mean, he got us. He got us with a card that I didn't see coming. So he taught me a valuable lesson there, which is 4 energies in the hand is worth more than 1 superior. Or 2 in the bush, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, we're training for our Pokemon League Cup tomorrow here in out in Rogue River, Oregon. Couple 20 miles up the road. He cheated. You can't beat Master J. No, you can. You can. It's possible. We'll take that heads though and go first. We like that. All right. So the last couple games we've gotten like turn 3 and turn 4. Excalibur starts, which is not ideal. And boy, our starter this turn is not great either. Okay, so we've got Fire and Arceus. There's that old style Charizard with the Arceus V? Is that what I'm saying here? I have no idea. Guess we'll find out. Now the electric energy doesn't really help us. Yeah, the start is whack. What is that? Huh. Okay, well, we get Iron Hands, and I don't think that's gonna really help. But, boy, what do we get here? We're gonna Ultra Ball, but for what? So we're gonna throw away candy and the water? For the Greninja, I guess, so we can get some draw going. Yeah, this is a weird start. Alright, we'll conceal cards, discarding the 1 energy to draw 2. Okay, let's focus stop. See what we get from the stop here. Whole lot of nothing. Alright. Well. The weirdness continues. I guess we do this to get a couple energy. And we sack these two for the bridging? No. Yeah, weird. Weird start. More resources in the discard than I would like. Turn 1, especially for what we have. Alright, so now let's see what this guy's gonna do. Gonna replay Fallout 4. Oh, it's 90 gigabytes. Yeah. Yeah, these games are getting big, bro. But I've got like a 2 terabyte hard drive. Like, and that's the spare, mind you. I've got the SSD for all the startup and Windows and everything, and then I've got a 2 terabyte that's just chilling there for all my games. That one's also an SSD, but I mean it's just for the games. And I'm still pretty good about, you know, like making sure that I don't have anything downloaded that I'm not actively playing, because it's just no room. Reminds me, I think I downloaded WoW Classic and I'm not playing it, so I should get rid of it. Okay, so the top deck Chien-Pao, that's something. We'll attach return here and retreat. Bring him up. And Shivery Chill for a couple more energies. We'll do our concealed cards and see what we get off the top 2 here. Well, it's not great. We can buddy pop them at least for a couple more Frigies. And then we'll see if we get, I mean, I don't, there's an Ultra Ball maybe we can get from the Pokestop, or, okay, yeah, no, nothing. Yikes, bro. Awful. I guess we're gonna use this to just put some energies back at this point. Ridiculous. A really bad start. I mean, they don't seem to have much better. Like, I don't even know what's going on here. This is Delphox and Iron Hands. There's a lot of weirdness on this side of the field. I don't even know what this guy is. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I've literally never seen this Pokemon. Oh, but that one I've seen. I've opened this card in packs and read it. I don't even remember what it does. Oh, as often as you like, you move fire energy from one of your bench to another. Cool. It's kind of a cool effect. Alright, and he gets the big research. So yeah, you can even like move fire energies like onto Iron Hands. Of course, this has free retreat, so he's gonna bring this up. Arceus V Starbirth. Trinity Nova gives him 3 more energies. So yeah, I see what he's doing. Weird, but it's kind of neat. Problem is he does 200, And he's got the DTE attached. So that's going to reduce his damage by 20. So he's actually not knocking me out. He's only doing 180. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Maximum belt does 50 more to EX. Take it all back. That's what I get for assuming. Got the space, but goddamn. I got 6.5 terabyte total, but main game drive is 2. Yeah, it's gotta be. That was cool, the maximum belt. I gotta say, this is a interesting little deck he's got built. Oh, I don't know what my move is here. My deck is just buttering really bad. Oh my god, the Bidoof. Don't need the Bidoof. Let's see what we get from concealed, I guess. 2, not 1, but 2 Baxcaliburs. That really doesn't help now because I don't have Chien-Pao to power up anything. We're calling it here. This is a loss. We're gonna be 3 turns behind. There's nothing to do. No way to come back from that. Interesting deck. I've not seen that one before. Alright, on to the next. I don't currently like the deck's balance. It's not working for me right now. What's going on here? Is it too much Frigi? All I did was take out 1 Pokegear and put in 1 Frigi, and suddenly the deck is just like freaking out. No, this doesn't work. Come on, guys. It was a 2-card difference. You're fine. And another mulligan. I think it's all the gold cards we added. That's clearly the problem. Alright. Well, if there's Frigi. Really would like to start out with a Chien-Pao. Yeah, but again, this is a pretty weird start. Double Frigi on the start. Let's see what we get from the Pokestop. Screwed. This is what we get by the Pokestop. Alright. This for some energy. Yeah. I guess we're getting rid of both the energy, because I want both the Irida. We'll grab out our Chien-Pao. I guess I could have gotten rid of 1 Irida. Kept 1 of the energies, grabbed Greninja. Because we'd love to do the Greninja attack next turn, but he's probably going to grab Manaphy. So that probably isn't the play anyway. Bigger problem is we need an energy to even get Frigi out of here. So we can start getting them with him. So we could have also done that. We could have preserved 1 energy, attached, retreated, had 2 more in the hand. That might have been better. I didn't grab Manaphy the first time. He's getting a little greedy. Unless he's grabbing Manaphy here. Nope, it's Rotom. Yep, he's playing greedy. Let's see if we can get anything to punish it. At this point, I kind of doubt it. Like, our starting hand again, not that great. Okay, so we get an Ultra Ball. Let's see what we get off the stop. We get the candy. It's interesting. So we could get a superior along with the backs. Either that or we could grab the prime catcher. I would also get Chien-Pao up there. Interesting conundrum we got here. So what are we discarding with the superior? These two, I guess. Well, or the Irida. Tough call. We've already got plenty of energy in the discard. Yeah, we'll do these two. Yeah, the problem is if we discard the two, we've only got the two left. We can't even attack with the Greninja. We would have to concealed card down to one, and then I don't even know what we're trying to do with that. So for now, we're just gonna attach the one here, two there. Treats, bring up the Chien-Pao. And Shivery Chill for the two. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves out the Greninja so we can at least start throwing some. This is really not a great start for us. Here we get off the concealed. This looks cool, but have no idea what's going on. Yeah. Makes sense. This. And we'll get our one knockout at least. We don't really like this because this start just offsets our prizes. So the goal is to knock out his Pokemon. Whenever we knock out one of his Pokemon, we get one of our prize cards. The goal is to take all 6 prize cards. Is how you win the game. Some Pokemon, like Chien-Pao for instance, they have a rule box where if you knock out a Pokemon, you actually get 2 prize cards. Also, if you want to play the Pokemon community game, exclamation point Pokestart will get you in. And then after that, you every 15 minutes a Pokemon pops in the chat. You can throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. After 90 seconds, it tells us who caught it, and everybody can catch it. Everybody has their own attempt. Different Pokeballs give you different percentages to catch things. Yeah, Pokemon's a really fun game. It's really simple to learn, but it's difficult to master. There's a lot of different cards, a lot of different combos and deck choices. We're facing probably the most popular one, which is Charizard, and he does end up putting up the Manaphy. I wish I could have hit him last turn with so Radiant Greninja. His attack does 90 to 2 Pokemon. So like I could have hit the active Charmander and this Charmander, and he'd have no way to get Charizard this turn. But now this one can evolve the Charizard this turn. Manaphy though makes it so all damage done to the bench, it prevents it. So with Manaphy, I can no longer attack the bench with Radiant Greninja. So that ship has sailed. Unless I want to take out the Manaphy, which I could do. Unless he knocks... Well, he's not going to be able to knock me out this turn, so that's okay. Unless he's got a... Actually, no, I think I saw he had a Defiance Band. So it might have even been better to just not take the knockout last turn. That might have been a better move. I think I'm learning something right now about how to face Charizard. So if I don't knock out, because now he's going to retreat, he'll attach the Defiance Band, and he gets the first knockout on a 2-prizer. It's okay, that's why I'm here. I'm here to learn. So against Charizard, don't even bother with that knockout. It's not getting us anything. Would have been better for me to just leave my Friggy up there. Force him to offset his prizes at 1. Game downloaded. Now it's time for the mods. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what we can get now. Sans another Ultra Ball, huh? Game's giving us Ultra Balls, but that's it. Let's see what we get off Pokestop. Okay, a couple more. What do you want? What do you want about phone? We can... yeah, let's get sealed. Irida is good. Problem is, we're just so low on energy already. We've put tons of energy in the discard and gotten very, very little out of it. Is rough. It's rough, is what I'm trying to say. We'll this for our B barrel. Go ahead and Irida. Let's go ahead and grab the rod, actually. And then... So we've got the rare candy, so let's get the second backs out. That leaves us still with 4 for the superior. Problem is, we've already Shivery Chilled. It's insane. Honestly, yeah, I mean, I think this one's over too. It's rough, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't think I can win this one with what we have out. I mean, I can grab 4 energies, but you know, kind of what's the point, you know? Can't even use it to get a knockout this turn. I mean, I guess I could try to offset the prizes next turn by attacking with one of the Baxes to get the knockout. It's really the best thing I could think to do, but it's still not great. So this is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be a 2-turn knockout attempt here. He's already got, well, and actually, yeah, no, yeah, he actually can't knock us out now, which is kind of funny. Because Defiance Ban only gives him the plus 30 to damage if he has, if we have more prizes remaining, or less prizes remaining than he does. So he doesn't get that 30 anymore. He only gets the plus 30 from 1 prize. He's actually only doing 210. So it's not too terrible. I would maybe try to make a play for Boss's Orders and Radiant Greninja, but like Manaphy still protects the bench, and even if it didn't, they've still got this, the rule box from Terra, which is they can't get hit on the bench either. That doesn't come up very often, but it's an important thing to remember, is that Terra Pokemon can't get hit on the bench, even when Manaphy's not there. But yeah, I mean, offsetting the prizes might work. Still need another... Still need some more stuff. We put him in kind of an awkward spot. It's funny. It's funny that against Charizard, it's almost better to not take prizes in a lot of scenarios. Like, it's almost better to just pass than attack until, like, you have the upper hand. Over-aggression is very easily punished by this guy right here. But yeah, mathematically, he can't knock out my Chien-Pao. So if he wants, he can try to knock out somebody else. He's still ahead, though. Yeah, right now he's 2 turns ahead, so even if I get the next knockout, it still makes it so I'm only 1 turn behind. And he's got everything set up, so it's... Yeah. I think he's good. Yeah, so he's gonna Prime Catcher, probably take out my B-Barrel. Yeah. So he does offset the prizes, but it's kind of a moot point right now. So he's just got to get another knockout next turn and then a 2-prize knockout the following turn. Do we still have our Iono? No, we don't. Oh, that's a bummer. Pokestop. It's just really bad. This game has not been good for us. I guess we'll take the knockout and tie the game up, but... I guess the other option would have been to boss's orders, take this one out, and then force him to set up another, but he's got Pidgeot. So he's going to have all the stuff he needs to set it up again. I mean, maybe if we were able to Iono him, but, I mean, again, you know... So yeah, now he just grabs the Charizard, and another Mander would do it. He does need to get Charmander and Charizard this turn. You get this Charizard out, get another Charmander on the bench. Or Radiant Charizard could do it too. Gonna grab the B-Barrel for extra salt in the wound. We did get out our other Bidoof, but I don't think that's going to matter very much. I guess we can target the B-Barrel if we are able to get another... If we're able to even get another Chien-Pao out. Right now we don't even have it. I don't really have much way to draw stuff either. Just, yeah, not a good game. On our end, all 4 of our Ultra Balls are gone. Got 2 of our Chien-Paos in the discard already. There's no point in even trying to get B-Barrel. You know, no point in even playing Bidoof. Both our B-Barrels are there. And there's the Radiant Charizard. Oh, Roxanne. It's interesting. Might actually help us, weirdly enough. Or not. Yeah, it just feels like the last few games we've really just drawn our deck in reverse. That does happen sometimes. But I don't like the number of times that this has occurred. It's a little troubling. I'm starting to question whether or not we need 4 Ultra Balls. I feel like that was part of the problem in the early game, is we got like all of our Ultra Balls, but didn't have enough stuff to really attach. And like if we had gotten a Nest Ball early, so I'm thinking maybe we switch this to 4 Nest Ball, 3 Ultra. I'd love to have a second Super Rod in here. I don't know, we'll take a look. So all he needs is the ability to put a Fire Energy on here next turn, and then he should be fine. Even if we somehow manage to knock out this Charizard, which is a big if, I don't think we can do that. We're gonna try it. Let's see, we got 2 Superiors, so I mean it is possible. Ooh, a Slaking. Nice. Try to catch that. Alright, let's see what we get. An Energy. That's not a bad start. We'll, see if we can get anything off of concealed cards with that. A whole lot of nothing. And we will Pokestop. Yep, also a whole lot of nothing. I mean, just for the lulz, we could get a knockout, but I mean, okay, there is one play. It's not a great play. I don't think it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. Let's see. We've still got 5 energies in here. Oh, we didn't really need to do that. That's okay. All it needs is 1 energy, so not really getting my hopes up, but we'll see. 1 energy or a switch card of any kind. So we'll amp him very much for 120, and then we can hit him again the next turn, which would be a knockout for 3 prizes to win. But again, all he needs to do is something to switch this out, and he's got Pidgeot, so all he has to do is have it in the deck. It doesn't even have to be in his hand. Yeah, so quick search, you know, show me any card that works for this. 1 energy or switch, and I will concede. I think that's the good game. Turos, yeah, that works too. GG. I mean, I'll always play to the out, you know. But yeah, we've had a little bit of rough balance with the deck. So let's try moving it around a little bit, changing a few things, seeing if I like the balance better. That's what testing's for. So again, we're gonna try to go down an Ultra Ball and up a Nest Ball. Yeah, I think I like that better. So I've been experimenting with Pokegear. It hasn't made a difference in most games. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 games where it might have made a difference out of all the ones we've played. That's not really enough to be confident in keeping it in the deck and deeming it useful. Most of the time it's discard fodder. So I think I'm gonna take it out for now. It was an interesting experiment, but I don't really like the result. Instead, we can add in another Super Rod and another Buddy Poppin', which is what we originally had. I think I like that a little better for the consistency. So we're gonna try that. Let's see if we like the balance better going forward. I really like the second Super Rod. I feel like Super Rod's a really good card in the deck. 1 is pretty rough, especially if you get it early and you end up having to, you know, essentially burn it and not really use it for its best ability. But all right, let's see how the balance is working now. Oh, we did manage to get to another tier. It's cool. Take that. I'll probably play another 2 to 3 games, I think. And then we'll jump on into some Baldur's Gate. By the way, hello to everyone who's watching. I think we got a few lurkers hanging out, but nice to see y'all. Don't be shy. Feel free to say hi. But if not, that's okay. Lurking is always welcome. You watch, now that I said that, everybody leaves. Like, oh god, he noticed us. Still here, just downloading a ton of mods. Yeah. Okay, another kind of awkward start here. Oh boy. What are we gonna do with this? Iron Hands, huh? I want to start with Iron Hands. He's too bulky. The thing with him is he's got 4 retreats, so once he's in there, it's kind of hard to get him out. Whereas, you know, Frigi's got the 1 retreat, so he can always just hop right back out. We get the Buddy Poffin start, so that's good. I mean, Buddy is a card that I almost want to run 4 of. It's so good at the start. Oh, not this deck. Not the lock deck. At least we're going first. So hopefully we can establish our board before they get the lock. Ugh, I hate this deck. It's the worst. It's the worst deck in the... It's the one I hate the most, I think. Okay, that's not great. Sure, you know, why don't we go and try to actually attack with Iron Hands next turn? That sounds like fun. Just in case he Ionos us, I'll put it down on the board. So we need the rare candy next turn. So his whole thing is Bayonet EX. He's trying to stop us from playing items, which items are pretty important in our deck. The thing is, though, if I'm attacking with Iron Hands, if I get that established with Ampy very much, then I don't have to do a whole lot in the way of... we did. We used the Pokestop. Okay. I don't have to do a whole lot in the way of item play, but that's alright. This. We've already got the backs. So we can grab the Chien-Pao. Or we can grab the Radiant Greninja. Let's grab that, actually. Because we've only got one of him, but we got 2 more of those in there. And we'll grab the Rare Candy. Get backs out this turn before he can block us from it. Play this out. Very important that we super cold the energy here, because I want to attach the electric energy if I get it. And then we'll Industrious for 4. We do get the Chien-Pao. We will seal cards for 2 more. And thin the deck a little bit. Play the Chien-Pao out of the deck. Keep the one in hand. Can actually even thin the deck a little further. Grab out our second backs here. And then we will Pokestop. Okay. That's not too bad. We've got 2 energies in there. So yeah, we can actually retreat. Bring him up. Discard these 2. Grab the 2 energies. Super Cold, all 3 here. And Moonlight Shuriken. Both of the Shuppets to make sure there's no Bayonet next turn. That's really, really good for us, actually. We love that. Yeah, get those out of here. You're not blocking our items today. I'll play the items I want. So we're left with just one little Natu left, which will evolve into the Xatu. So we can't Moonlight Shuriken that, but what we can do is any other Bayonets he plays, we can hit with Greninja unless he gets Manaphy out. So he's gonna judge us, which we only have 3, so we're totally okay with that. I mean, we actually the 4 we got was worse. That's what we had, but he's gonna play another Pokemon League headquarters. That's actually not a good hand for us. Really funny. He might have actually accomplished what he wanted there. So what do we do? Let's see. Unfortunately, we got 2 of these already in here, and one of them we know is already in the bottom of the deck. So we need another energy retrieval. We can knock out the Xatu though. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna knock out the Xatu this turn. We'll go ahead and Industrious for 1. Interesting. Pokemon Catcher's not really going to work for us right now, though. We'll go ahead and Hail Blade for the 2. We needed 3 energies, though, because of the Pokemon League headquarters. Costs 1 extra energy to attack with basic Pokemon. So at this point, he can get out the Bayonet if he's got it in hand. And he can even establish the lock. Okay, yeah, that's probably going to give it to him. Or maybe not. Who knows? Yep, he didn't get it. That's the problem with those control decks. They can be a little clunky sometimes. And if you're able to go first and strike before he sets up the lock, then, you know, you got a shot. Alright, so we get just a step closer to getting back into the Ho-Oh League. We're 1 win away. We'll give it another play. One more. Maybe 2. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Alright, well, they're gonna go first. We usually get to go first, but that's alright. Man, and I just cannot start with a Chien-Pao. I run 4 of the man in my deck, and he just doesn't want to show up. Okay, so this thing again. Boo, I said. Of course, you know what? I say boo at like everything I play against, so what do I want to play against? What's my best matchup? Charizard, I guess. And whatever that fire deck I played the other day, I like playing against that. Like, Jay, you can't just hate everything you play against. I can and I will. Alright, so we get the Irida. So we can get Chien-Pao, but then, you know, do we have the backs next turn is the question. Let's go ahead, and we're actually going to start with Pokestop to see what we get. Okay, so we get Buddy Popper. Not great, considering we already have these 2. We'll grab another couple Frigies. Never hurts to have 3. We'd have 2 or 3, and no more than 3 is needed, but... So then at this point, we've got a couple options. I think the Chien-Pao makes the most sense. But I also think that I don't really want to get the rare candy. Let's grab an Ultra Ball so we can get the B-Barrel next turn. Unclog our hand a little bit here. So we can attach the energy. We can retreat. We can grab the 2 energies here. And then we can pass. Ooh, a Meowstic in the chat. Let's see if we can grab that. That was a nice feature. You know, at the end of the covers. There you go. I did have both my cats sitting with me earlier, but my big boy decided he wanted to go sit somewhere else. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've seen the full art version of that. It's pretty neat. So his whole thing is, well, 2. First of all, Primordial Beatdown. Does 30 for each Ancient in play. But then the big one is Vengeance Fletching. It does 70 plus 10 for each Ancient card in the discard pile. So we can see already, you know, 1, 2, 3. So he's currently dealing, he would be dealing 100. And then there's this one, the Flutter Mane. Can slow down our ability to grab energies with Chien-Pao when it's active, though. It's only when it's active that it shuts off our opponent, or it shuts off their opponent's active ability. So now Asada's in there. I don't know why you attach here, though, because we're about to knock this out this turn. Probably. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. Well, he's playing a lot of cards, let me tell you. And that's another ancient card in the discard right there, the good old Earthen Vessel. Oh, okay. Never mind. How did he get that one out? Well, now I'm confused. I thought he played Explorer's Guidance. So how did he get the other energy on? Why I missed it. Because he couldn't have played Explorer's Guidance and Sada. Weird. Maybe he attached... No, because that was his first turn. I don't know. I'm confuzzled. Okay, well, let's start with Pokestop and see what we get from the stop. Okay, a couple things, but nothing real useful. We can at least grab our Greninja here. See if we can get something else from Greninja. But first, let's go ahead and Ultra Ball. Get rid of Iron Hands and the bosses. Yeah. We're going to grab out our B-Barrel. How do we want to do this? We can attach one. We're going to attach one, and then I guess we'll incisors for one, which is not great. Yeah. We'll conceal the cards. Hoping for Irida. Nope, didn't get it. Yeah, another really, really bad start. Really didn't get what we needed here. Oh, well, I guess we do this then. That one's got 3 retreats. We're going to bring that one up. Sure, let's Ultra Ball 2. We'll grab the Baxcalibur. Then we'll look to see what we have in here. Yeah. A lot of energies in the discard already. Kind of the problem here is, you know, we're fighting against one prizers. I just don't think we have the energy. I mean, I guess we have, you know, superiors, and we have... another rod, so we do have means to get energy back. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Interesting. You know what we can do, though? You can actually try to attack next turn with Radiant Greninja. And just snipe over. We can, like, knock this one out and start working on this one. See how many turns we get out of stalling the Slitherwing. Probably not more than one. I think we already put bosses in here. Yeah. That's all our gusts. We're out of gusts. Yep, and sure enough. Trying to get to the point where they can retreat the Slitherwing. They don't want this thing out here. See, I guess it's gonna be Stomp Off. They're gonna discard the top card of our deck. See how devastating that is. Okay, B-Barrel, that's fine. Didn't even want to draw a hit. Okay, well we can... yeah, burn the heavy ball. And I guess we'll attach and Industrious for 4. Finally got the rare candy. See if we can get anything from the Pokestop this turn. Yeah, 1. Chien-Pao. We'll take 2 more energies out with Shivery Chill. Concealed card. Well, no, we're not going to conceal cards. We're trying to preserve our energy now. Maybe could have left him in hand, but that's fine. He's going to watch take the 2 prizes here. I mean, he could attack our energy, though, if he wanted. He's got a Gust. He could take out Radiant Greninja. That would be the better move at this point. Based on, you know, the fact that we have 4 energies and 1 superiority in here. The fact that these guys all have 140, it actually really hurts us a lot, because we could actually battle him with Baxcalibur if they were 130, but they're just not. Like, just the slight power creep of these ancient guys really hurts us a lot. Yeah, sure enough. Yep, that's a good move. I'm telling you. So that's the right play. Attack our energy. There's the Primordial Beatdown for 150. He's only taking the 1 prize, so that is something for us. Not much, but it's more than we had. Go ahead and we'll Super Cold. We'll attach the 2. Industrious for 3. It's not much, but something at least, I guess. Yeah, we should have left the energy in hand. That was a silly move. Yeah, the rod is in our prizes. Out of energies in there, right? Yep, sure enough. There's the other rod. Need to put Greninja back in at least. And I think we've got Iron Hands in here too. So yeah, we can look to maybe put those 2 back in with one of our energies. See if we can maybe make a play for 3 prizes with like 1 here, and maybe hit their active guy for 90, and then maybe try to Iron Hands him the next turn for 2. On the other hand, we could just try to Iron Hands this one. Okay, yeah, that's a play. Still attacking our energy. He's only taking 1 prize with that, though. So, you know, that's fine by me. Yeah, right now we're looking at only 1 Bax in here. And only 2 candies. Problem, though, is our hand is a little bit clogged, to be fully honest. Yeah. Pokestop. Okay, we'll Rod. Put that one back in along with 2 of our energies. Grab for Ninja. Shivery Chill to grab 2 of the energies. Sealed cards, hope for an Irida. Got a Candy, but not the Irida. So at this point, we'd have to sack so much that it really kind of hurts. We don't actually have any Irida in there. That's funny. We got 2 backs, though. But, yeah. Man, I hate having to do this play, but it's the only shot we got at it. Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works, I guess. That really hurt our energy pool, though. It's a good draw, but... Six cards left in our deck. Almost all our energies and superiors are gone, so I mean, I just don't mathematically see how we could get 3 more knockouts out of this. Well, with that Marnie, the 195 Pokemon. Not bad. Getting there. I just Wonder traded for a Rapidash that I didn't have, so that's good. Suddenly, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough cards left in my deck to finish out this game. I think we already burned our Iono, right? Oh no, we've still got that in there. More like help, though, because we don't have a ton of cards in hand. We'll maybe reduce this down a little bit. I almost wonder if the best play here is just to start attacking with Baxcalibur. It might be. Industrious. Get the Iono. Fortunately, that reduces us down to 1 card, so yeah. We're just running out of clock here. That's our problem. We only get 1 more turn to win the whole game with 3 prizes. That's not gonna happen. I guess if I had drawn a couple and maybe taken 1 more prize, I could have squeaked out another turn or 2 out of that with that Iono. I don't know. Belly drum, nice. Yeah, this game's over. Oh, it's taking so long, but no need to drag it out. So yeah, I mean, really, against the 1-prizers is really where I struggle. Especially these beefy 1-prizers that I just can't knock out with Greninja. Kind of a problem. But also, I really gotta... I think the biggest thing in that matchup is just to conserve energy as much as possible. I gotta maybe play it a little slower, I think is my issue. Play it a little slower, conserve my energy. Because, I mean, the deck runs 10, but then it also runs 2 rods, which can be another 6 energy, and 4 superiors, which could be another 12 energy. We're talking about 28 total. 28 would be enough to knock out 6 Pokemon. Only need about 18 to knock out 6 of those Pokemon. You know? And then if I am able to utilize Iron Hands, I could even make that less. So my problem is just like constantly discarding energies is the issue, like with Ultra Ball and with Pokestop. Okay, so we got this again. Actually, it's Frigibax this time. The Shepherd again. Oh no, this is the little. Okay. I mean, I guess it still could be Shuppet. Okay, now we're going full little. This is a really good matchup for us, actually. Oh, there you go, Evolution. Nice. So they get both of their EXs out before I can even have a chance to snipe them next turn. Or no, they're going... Okay. 1 and 1. Okay. So getting the backs means I can grab the Chien-Pao. Still need the rare candy. Oh no, I didn't need the rare candy. No. I'm playing too fast. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Could add a Ultra Ball to grab the barrel. That's alright though. Let's see. Yep. Only need to Hail Blade the 1. 60. Oh, and there's B-Barrel. Well, that worked out. Sort of. I mean, I'd like to have another of the Frigies down this turn, but that's okay. So awkwardly, this guy does have enough HP that I need 5 to knock him out, but take 5 for 2 prizes. That's fine. On the other hand, I don't really have the ability to get 5 right now. I mean, I guess I could. I have to, yeah, I need the superior. You know what I can do, actually, is I can grab another Chien-Pao, search the 2 with Shivery Chill, retreat, and search another 2. Get all those energies out on the field and out of the deck. Now, what does that do? Take 30 less damage. Well, I still have to do 300 either way. That essentially puts him at 290 to get the knockout. So that doesn't not make any difference to me. Interesting deck, but not a good matchup for us. I think they're aiming for Charizard and Roaring Moon. I gotta admit, I've not been seeing like any Roaring Moon. I mean, I know they lost the Moltres V, and that has not been good for them. Yeah, even here they're only doing what, 120? That's not enough. It's 2-shotting us, and we'll be 1-shotting them back. It's not even enough to knock out my Baxcalibur if they had a Gust. They can knock out the Bidoof. Interesting. A Superior helps. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Let's see. Go with this. Grab another Chien-Pao and grab an Earthen Vessel. Attach 1 for turn, and then we will super bolt the other. We can retreat. Shivery Chill for 2. Superior 2. Super Cold. And Industrious for 3. Nice. There's another Frigie. $270. And the knockout. And there's our other rare candy. Nice. Good draw. Okay. Earth is this? Interesting. Okay, well here's my buddy popping, I guess. So I do need A, energy, and then, ironically, I could just knock them out with Excalibur. Oh, okay, well, now you're gonna take my Prime Catcher and my Rare Candy. That's just mean. Okay. Hey. There we go. We'll attach Wool Incisors for 2. Concealed cards for 2. Poke stop and spin stop. Buster Tail, one of my favorite attacks. I like it when Excalibur gets his moment in the sun, you know? Yeah, the biggest problem with what I just did is I don't actually have another back set up. So it probably still would have been better to retreat and maybe like attack with Radiant Greninja. Could have gotten the 2 prizes, and yeah, that would have been better. I don't know that I'm gonna. We'll see if I even pay for it here. I don't think I will, because yeah, you can evolve, but that's the last card in your hand. So, you know, then I just retreat and the game's over. Yeah. GG. All right, y'all. Well, I think that's enough Pokemon for me this morning. We played a lot of games. I think we've gotten a little closer to the balance we want. I'm going to play some more tonight. We did make our way back into the Ho-Oh League, which is nice. So we'll pick up there next time. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.